Guys, yo, how's it going, everyone? How's it going? Good to see you all. Good to see you all. How's everyone's weekend been? Good weekend? Let me refresh this. Yes. How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, what a push on. We'll have a look at the markets in a quick second. Let me just share this really quickly. And then we'll get going. Yo, how's it going, everyone? Good to see you all. Good happy weekend. Damien, how's it going? Liam, Jamie, how's it going? Yeah, Mark, we've just come on. There's a lot of volume that's just stepped in. You know, Gold and Nas have just had some decent moves. I'm unmuted. One sec. Yeah, we're better. We're on now. We're on. Sorry. Let's have a look at this. Is that a bug? Saying one watching. Has to be. Yo, Zulu, MK, how's it going? Jacko, welcome. Kieran, good to see you, man. Tucker's in the house. It's saying one's watching, but I don't think it's true. It doesn't matter. I mean, let's have a look at what the studio's saying. Yeah, we'll get breaking down these charts in a second, everyone. We'll I just want to check everything's up and running here. Well, there's definitely more than that watching. All good. Okay, yeah, we'll get going now. So there's at least 8 likes. Yeah, it says one person's watching the YouTube live. Andy, how's it going, bro? Good to see you, man. Yeah, market, we're an hour in front now, bro. So it's back to how it was. It makes no sense. It says there's one person watching. It's probably just me. There's 8 likes. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, does it? There's 9 likes now. Oh, there we go. Concurrent 30. Thought we were on time. What's the name of my strategy? Breakouts, bro. Okay, so let's start breaking these markets down. So we've just had some decent pushes here on gold and Nasdaq. I'm going to start on Nasdaq. I'm going to start on Nasdaq and then we'll move to gold after. I want to see what Nasdaq does from this level here, because we've got some decent support and some resistance here. If this can close bearish in 7 minutes, we could continue pushing down here. Because this big candle here could just be a liquidity grab to potentially continue pushing down. All right. So that's what I've got my eyes on with Nasdaq right now. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. I'm on YouTube. Good to see you. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, so quick look at Goldie here. I'm going to be looking at this hourly closure for some buys. I'm actually bringing a YouTube video out tomorrow on this. I'm bringing a YouTube video out on this tomorrow. So I mean, if this can bottom wick, I'm going to be looking for some buys on gold into this liquidity here, because we've still got some highs to go and trade into. Why is that color? Let me move this back to how it was. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to be looking to trade into all this liquidity above. So let's see if we can get this closure on the hourly, and then I can buy this. Carl, good to see you, mate. I missed the gold move. Yeah, don't chase it, bro. I missed it. I've not taken a trade, so this could be the trade that I take. Yo, 8K payout is in the house. What a guy. In the mentorship for 1 month. Literally in the mentorship for 1 month. Takes 8K payout. Like, what? What a guy. Keep going, bro. Keep pushing it. How's it going, guys? Yo, Anna, good to see you. Coffee's here. Yo, Ben, how's it going, man? Shout out to you. No, shout out to you, man. It takes 2 to, like I always say, it takes 2 to tango, man. I can show you the strategy. You learn from me, but 8K in the first month of joining the mentorship. That's an achievement, man. Literally. Pedro, legend, how's it going, bro? On a 50K too. Yeah, on a 50K accounts. That's what I mean. Guys, I'm still getting the same amount in payouts trading 50Ks than I were when I was trading 150Ks. Yo, Annie, good to see you. I'm hoping to sort my bank this month, Joe, so I can get in the group 100%. Yo, yeah, nice one, man. When you're ready, bro. When you're ready. Yeah, he made 8K on Lucid. He made 8K on Lucid, which is insane. How much is the mentorship? It depends on what you need, mate. You need to go and apply for the mentorship. The application's in the TikTok bio, bro. It'll take you to my website, and you can apply through my website link. It literally takes like 30 seconds to a minute to apply. If you apply, we'll be in touch with you, and you can join. Let me put it here. Just so I don't need to keep answering the question. Okay, head over to the TikTok bio and apply. It's there. Oh, you accidentally bought a pro instead of the pro's still good, bro. The pro is still a good account to trade. I prefer the flex due to the no consistency rule when you've passed. Any trades today? No, mate. No, I'm taking it easy until the new month. I'm only taking like very clean entries on evaluations. I've got like 6 funded accounts to take into the new month, and I've made like 10.5K this month. So I don't really need to push for any payouts. I'll just take that 10.5K that I made, use that as the sort of good psychology to take into the new month and to the new quarter. All right. I kind of do that all the time. You know, if I've made like, say, 7K or 10K or 11K in the month, and there's a couple of days left, I just trade evaluations or just look for like very clean, high probability trades. Because the worst thing that you can do is go blowing accounts a day before the new month. It's not good for your psychology, and it's not good to take into a new quarter, is it? Yeah, guys, make sure you're following this TikTok account, all right? Because this is my only one. The ones that message you aren't me, bro. Yeah, this is my only one. Doo-doo-doo. Thank you. Yeah, good stuff, man. Yeah, max is 2K, but it's absolutely fine, isn't it? Because who hits like 10K on accounts and takes 5? Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm watching this, and I'm gonna buy into Wickfill. Drop me a DM, bro. The guy asking about mentorship with drop me a DM, and I'll see if I can, if there's anything that we can do to help you. What broker do you recommend? I don't really promote brokers. It's proper guru-y. That's why I use this, use that. Like I don't care what you use. If you really want to use the one that I do, you can drop me a DM on TikTok and I'll send you the name of it. But do what you want. Like, I'm not the guy telling you to sign up to it. You can sign up to it if you want. If you don't, oh good, I'll just send you the name. Yeah, the Flex is probably the best account out there right now. The Flex account is the best account out there. The Lucid Flex. Somebody tell me a better prop firm challenge and prop firm account than the Flex, because I can't find one. It's better than Top Step because it's cheaper. Yeah, it's better than Top Step because it's cheaper. If we're talking about price and rules, it's better than Top Step. And you don't get moved to live after one payout, which Top Step are doing now. Like, have you seen that? Some people are getting one payout and then getting moved to live instantly. Like with Lucid, it's after 5 payouts. So you don't need to worry about being restricted after one payout. Yeah, I've got a new YouTube video coming tomorrow, guys. It's actually very, very good. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking for a buy here, I think. On evaluation, because this is a big liquidity grab. So I'm gonna be taking a buy I'm going to be taking a potential buy here in a second. Not just yet, guys. Give it a minute or so. But if this can bottom wick, the only reason I'm going to take this on an evaluation is because I'm not trading my fundeds. I've got 6 funded accounts that I'm not trading because we've done well on them. But I'm going to be trading this on 1 evaluation or 2 maybe. If we can bottom wick, create some support to push higher. And all I'm going to be looking to do is trade into the wick fill. Okay, because the wick fill is here. Yo, guys, I really do try to go in as much you're not going to learn everything in the playbook from the YouTube videos, but you're going to learn enough like to get started with my strategy. You're not going to be able to, well, you might be able to take some profitable trades. Have you been stopped out? No, this will be a buy stop, bro. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put my stop loss all the way down here. And then once I get tagged in, I can move my stop loss to where it actually is. No, this will be a buy stop. I've just put it in now. Yeah, the reason, yeah, exactly, man. That's exactly why I'm putting it on evaluations. Because if you look at the hourly wick here, if you go onto the 15, it's just a big wick. It's just a big, it's just a big liquidity grab. So I don't really want to enter a buy when we've taken liquidity to the upside. I would never take this on a funded account. It's just not high probability. We've actually taken liquidity to push down. But the fact that we've closed strong, taking liquidity to the downside, is telling me that we could push higher. And on an evaluation, that's absolutely fine. I mean, if it pushes down any further, I'm just going to cancel this order. Let me move this to what it was. I can't remember what it was. It was like 38, I think. 37. Have you been stopped out? No, bro. I'm not even in this trade. Let me just move this here. When I put the order in, that's when I'm executed. Yeah, I'm not gonna put the I'm not gonna put that tool on until I'm actually in a trade now. I know it's confusing, guys, because people look at this and they think I'm in. It's fair enough. People who don't use stop orders, they'll be like, Joe, you're in this trade. When, well, people who understand my strategy, you'll know that I'm not in this yet. So let's just keep it off until I actually get executed on this. How many contracts? I'm going to be using like 10 to 15, mate. Yeah, I use a lot. I use a lot. No top wick, G. Yeah, we have. We've got a little top wick. To be honest with you, I'll probably take profits quite quickly here. Yeah, probably take profits quite quickly. Oh, put it on the wrong one. Right, I need to cancel this. Good job I checked. Where is it? That one. Do you know what? Do you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to use micros. I'm just going to cancel what I've got now, and I'm going to use micros on this. Yeah, I'm going to use like 8 micros and put a bigger stop on this. Because I think this could be nice for a little runner. Buy stop. I'm going to use 7. Yeah, I'm going to use 7 micros and then put my stop loss a bit bigger. How many micros? I'm going to be using 7, bro. Just have my stop down here looking for this to wick fill. 4 hourly. If you look at the 4 hourly as well, 4 hourly is bullish. We've still got liquidity to take above. I think if this can flip, we're likely to go and take that liquidity. At least push into some of the liquidity above. Because gold's kind of bullish. I like these buys. Look at this sort of prior day as well. We've taken daily highs, but I think we can push much higher. Is 7 not a lot? No. This is evaluation, Sean. I've said, like I said, I'm not trading my funded accounts today. Let me just put here, eval trade. All right. Yeah, I'm giving the fundeds a break for today and tomorrow. I'll be back on them in the new month. I'll let you know when I get executed on this. Yeah, it is a risky position. Obviously, it is a risky position because look at the hourly closure. The hourly close is kind of a big liquidity grab, but I'm open to that. I'm open to that risk on evaluations, guys, because they're literally like $60 or like £45. I really don't care about 45 pound evaluation. So I can be open to more risk if that makes sense. How many trades? Within a week. Normally like 2 to 3 days, Kirby, but within a week. Yeah, another thing as well, understand what I've said here. I've told you that this is an eval trade. I've told you that I'm using less risk and I'm not trading it on my fundeds. Use that as what I'm saying, okay? Don't just think, oh, Joe's taking this, it has to win. Just, use a bit of common sense. Yeah, if this 15 doesn't push and flip, I don't want to be in this trade anyway. But let's see. It'd be nice to get a little flip and a push, even if we can hit like 100 ticks, be like $700. Yeah, I've got it a little bit above the high. A little bit above. Waiting on the switcheroo, yeah. 23 minutes. What did everyone do this weekend, guys? How's everyone's weekend been? Good? Yeah, that's the way I'd manage this as well. If the 15 doesn't push, I can just cancel it in like 3 or 4 minutes. Yeah, true. We just had some news. That's why we had that initial push. 6:30. Yeah, 2.5 hours until like red USD. Yeah, I'm still not tagged in this. I'll cancel it in a minute. I'll cancel it in like 3 or 4 minutes. Nah, we're not executed yet, man. No, this will be executed on the flip. Okay? This will be executed on the flip. Hey, yo, Gohan, how's it going, man? Welcome, brother. I think we've got decent areas to manage this, I think we've got a decent area. We've got some decent areas to manage this up here. I'm nearly in. Nah, not for me just yet. Not tagged me yet. I'll tell you when it tags me. Like I say, I'm going to keep this off until it tags me. There's a fair bit of news, yeah. Yeah. If anything, I'll probably cancel this in like 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah, I'll probably cancel it in 2 to 3 minutes. What news do we have? We have Powell. Powell speaking at, what time will that be? 3:30. Yeah, I want to see this 15 sort of push and flip and start pushing. All right, let me tell you when I'm in this. I'm still not in yet. It's like quite a few ticks away. What's your strategy? ICT or order flow? No, it's price action and candle closes. Yeah, candle range closures into liquidity. Now we're still not tagged. Soon, it looks like we're gonna get tagged soon. Let's see. That's the order. It's like on that just a little bit above that candle highlight there. I love price action and liquidity. Yeah, it is the best. For me, it's just simple, innit? Simple price action. Yo, guys on YouTube, smash a thumbs up, yeah? Smash a thumbs up on the chart, on the, yeah, smash a thumbs up on the, YouTube. Guys on TikTok, if you do want to head over and watch the full screen, you can watch the full screen on YouTube. Jaw trades, okay? Um, I don't like how it's not flipping. Nah. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel it in a minute or so. I want to see it flip and push. And that's the thing. If it tags me in, all good, because then I can just cancel it. If it's in a bit of loss, I'll cancel it. Still not in though. Like 10 ticks off being entered here. Yeah, I'm watching my other screen. Da, 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 da. I'm in, lol. You're in? I don't know how. I'm not yet. I mean, if this doesn't flip me in like 30, 40 seconds, I'm cancelling this. I'm watching the screen. It's super close. What price will you trigger? Let me tell you the exact price. It is, let me move this out of the way so I can show you. It's 45.9100 on the futures chart. All right. Oh, it tagged me in. It tagged me in a lot better there. It actually brought my entry down. That's strange. All right. It's around, my entry's around here. Basically where it is now. So yeah, I'm going to be looking for this 15 to push here. If this 15 doesn't push, I'm just going to cancel it in like a minute or so. I want to see the volume step in. I want to see the volume step in and sort of start to wick fill. If it doesn't, I can just cancel it wherever it is. Because like wicks get filled, especially big liquidity wicks. So we'll see. We'll see. We've got 2 minutes left. I mean, if this doesn't start pushing close to the 15 entry, I'm gonna cancel it. Did you enter? Yeah, it's basically like negative $12. It's break even right now. I'm looking for this candle to start pushing. Hourly candles entered me in. Let me just go and get my water and then I'll be back. I've got my coffee, but not my water. Yeah, waiting it out. Yeah, if you want to wait it out, you can do. But the thing that you tend to see with these hourly wick fills here is that price will push down, grab liquidity, and then fill wicks. And the only reason I like this hourly is because it's left a lot of liquidity above. But I mean, if the 15 doesn't push, it's not looking the best. Love that you're trading live. Yeah, we trade live every day, bro. Every day we're on here trading live. I need to keep my chart here. Da, 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 da. Yeah, if this hourly doesn't push, 15 doesn't push. Right, I'm going to take off half where we are. TP is like right up there, 1.5. Right, yeah, I've just closed half here. We're not really pushing, so I've just closed half. It's just managing that risk. There's no real volume on the flip of the hourly just yet. So I'm just, like I said, I've closed half off where we are. Just to manage risk with no volume stepping in. To be honest with you, 15 minutes in, I'd have expected this to push by now. I expected it to push on this first 15, but we're not doing. I want your trading view template. I mean, yeah, you can. All right, let's have a look at this 15 closure. Yeah. Yeah, I'm closing out there. Where are we? Yeah, negative $80 on an eval. Not bad. Yeah, I've closed there -80. I'd have want if like I say, I'm not holding it when there's no flip of this candle yet. I'd have wanted the 15 to flip and continue pushing, but we're just not getting it. I mean, it's basically at break even now anyway, so do as you please, but I'm out of that. If anything, I'm probably just going to wait for a break above here. Break above there into them targets look better. Something like this. Yeah. So yeah, let's keep looking for let's maybe look for a breakout. You out? Yeah, I'm out, man. -$82. My risk was like 1,200 or something, but yeah, we took like literally nothing. I still think it's gonna push higher. Just right now, no. Just because the 15 didn't close strong. Hourly's not even pushing. Could it get volume? It could do, but then I'll just buy above here. Funded or live? I'm trading evals today, bro. I've got like 6 fundeds that get me payouts, but we've had a great month, so there's no need to trade them. Lucid. Yeah, guys, if you want a Lucid account, you can get Lucid accounts 50% off. Use that code JTC. Use code JTC with Lucid. You get 50% off. Feels like because our clock's moved forward, we are early for the volume. Potentially. Yeah, potentially. I'm just going to show up at the same times, though. Keep it the same. Yeah, I think Traderfire are a close second. Yeah, this could have the volume to push. I mean, we can let's watch it, see if it's going to play out. Woo, I'm still in. I mean, it's not really. Should pass my account tomorrow. Go on, Moe lad. Good stuff, bro. Any thoughts on Nasdaq? Let's have a look at Nasdaq. I'd want Nasdaq to break above, say, this level here on the 15 and 30. Yeah, 15 and 30 breakout. I like gold buys though. Gold's got a big wick to go and fill, so I prefer the buys on gold. I mean, I would have wanted to see this that we're seeing now 10 minutes ago. Whoa, one sec. Are they not? Wow, they're not linked properly. One of my accounts is still open. It's in profit, but I'm going break even. The other one I've closed. What? So confused. Ah, they weren't linked. I did it twice. Ah, right. Yeah, right. Cool. I mean, yeah, we'll just leave it at break even then. That's lucky. That's very lucky. Yeah, so what? Yeah, I thought I had my copier on the accounts, but I put the order in twice, you see. So on one of my accounts, this is actually running at break even. Yeah, that's just luck, guys. That's just luck. I took -82 on one account. On the other, it's up like 400 right now. Yeah, it doesn't happen often. So I mean, yeah, we're kind of holding this trade then on one account. Yeah, it's up 350. I'll see what the result is. I'll tell you what the result is. I've just gone break even. Yeah, we've just gone break even. Where's TP? TP is going to be the wick fill. If it hits wick fill, it will be a pass on one evaluation. So I'm just going to run this. Just going to run this up. What I can do, if I can, I can't do it on TikTok, which is annoying. Yeah, we're up just on one account. We had it on 2, but just on 1. It's because one's on Top Step, one's on Lucid. So I closed one on Top Step, but not on the Lucid. So Confirmation on the 15 Nasdaq. Let's have a look, mate. I mean, if we can break out of this range here, then yeah. Yeah, if we can break out of this range to the upside, yeah, that would be a decent impulse for buys. Yeah, I'm still in this. I'll let you know when I get hit break even. Yeah, guys, if you want to join the mentorship, you have to apply to join. So to join, go and apply. Links in the TikTok bio, okay? Head over to my TikTok bio, press that link, go and apply, and we'll be in touch with you, okay? I mean, decent volume there. We've had a what's that? 70 tick push. Might come and tag break even here. We'll see. Would be 400 if it is TP. Nice. That's what we like to see. Or trail stop. Yeah, I mean. How are you passing evaluations for one-to-one risk to reward and not risking a lot? I am risking a lot, bro. I risk more in evaluations, mate. And my average risk to reward isn't one-to-one. On funded accounts, my risk to reward's like 1.5. Yeah, on I don't mind taking riskier entries on evaluations to pass them. No, not all in. I trade them for like 2 to 3 days and pass them. I don't want to waste time on evaluations that cost like $60 to $70. I want to be making, 10K a month. To make you want to get as many evaluations passed as quickly to make that and be on to making money. Because the main thing, the main like time waster is building the accounts up, the funded accounts to get a payout. I don't want to be wasting when you're profitable. Like I say, when you're profitable and when you're consistent, then you can do that. What I do for now, you got to sort of build consistency first. What funded account am I trading, guys? This funded account is a Lucid Flex. Okay, Lucid Flex account. If you want 50% off, use code JTC. It's Lucid Trading Flex account. All right. Lucid Trading, Flex account, use code JTC for 50% off. Okay, let's see if we can get this push now. How much are we running up? We're running up $400 here. Hi, mate. Bit annoying. Some prop firms don't let you trade gold at the moment, like Apex. Yeah, use Lucid, bro. If you're not using Lucid, I don't know. Don't know what you're doing. How much cash out? I've taken 5K from Lucid in the past week on 2 accounts. Close 500 on that one, Joe. I realized that could have easily gone the other way, though. Yeah, definitely. This is a risky position. I'm break even on this on 1 account. I had it on 2, but I've got 1 open, luckily. Check Nasdaq. Let's have a look at Nasdaq. Yeah, if Nasdaq breaks up, I'm gonna take some buys. If we can close above, buys on closes above. Lucid offshore. No, mate. They're US based. To be honest with you, I made a good video on how to set up TradeC Let me put it. Guys on TikTok, head over to the YouTube as well. If you're not watching me on YouTube, it's my full screen. Just head over to Joe Trades on YouTube, okay? Okay, this is a bit, I think it's got me, has it got me break even? Yeah, it got me break even there, guys. So I got break even on both. Yeah, let me get that video for you so you know how to set up trade. See, do I teach how to trade? Yes, I do. Farah, if you want to join the mentorship, go and apply here. Listen, watch this here, bro. Do what it says here, and you can go and apply for the mentorship. Let me get that video for you, Naeem, as well. It's how to use trade. See, oh, I did not mean to do that. Bang, bang. There we go. I think that's right. Sweet. Yeah, you got that. That's the link for that thing. Roger. Yeah, he trades ranges as well, man. He trades ranges. Should have held. Nah, man. I'm happy to get break even. To be honest with you, I should have been break even a long time ago, but I didn't do it on one account. So all good. I'm just going to be looking for Nasdaq buys now. I'm going to be looking for Nasdaq buys. So if Nasdaq can break above here, I'm going to take some buys. Close your above on the 15, bottom wick, and trade it into these highs. That looks decent. Yeah, cheers to the follows on TikTok, guys. Guys on YouTube, make sure you're smashing a subscribe on the channel as well, if you're new. Okay, let me put this in here as well. Pin message, sweet. Yeah, 15 closure here. I'm going to take some potential buys. See if we can get one of these funded accounts passed. Yeah, if we can close above, look, buys on closes above. If I have a 25k Lucid account, right, for evaluation, pass it with the trade risk. Yeah, exactly, man. I will always use more risk on eval. But that's just because I'm consistent. You know, my pass rate is 50%. So if I take 10 challenges, I'm going to pass 5. And if I can get 5 challenges quite quickly, because I've got a 50% pass rate with my strategy, like I say, you need to learn the strategy first. If you don't have a consistent strategy, you're not going to be able to trade consistently with prop firms. You know, if you're still in that stage of understanding and finding a strategy, well, that's the first step. When you find a strategy, learn to get consistent with it, okay? You know, don't... Do you recommend switching? I mean, it depends, Patel. It's up to you, man. Like, I'm not going to tell anybody to switch. It depends if it's working for you. If it's working, build on it. If it's not, Joe, you was talking about when you take 5 payouts with Lucid, they move you to a live account. Yeah, it just means that you can take payouts whenever you want instead of getting the 5 days of 150. Yeah, I'm going to be looking for some potential buys here on this break above. If we can close above here, I'm going to take some buys. Stop loss can go below the lows, wherever the lows created, and I can buy it into that on impulse. That looks decent. Do I ever take more than 2 trades a day? Very rare, man. I take like 1 to 2 trades on average. Like I've taken 1 today, basically break even. No, I'm not really keen on live. I've been live with one prop firm. To be honest with you, like only 1% of traders get moved to live, which is very like, you have to be very good to move live. I've been on live conditions 2 times. Once with Top Step, It wasn't live account, but it were live conditions, um, and with top one. So I've done it with 2 prop firms. Do I like it? No, not really. I prefer just passing evaluations and getting funded. It kinda slows you down, if that makes sense. Mm, 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 mm. Gold, no way, is it? Is gold pushing? Yeah, look at gold now. Only thing I can really do is potentially wait for this breakout and then buy. That's the only thing I can really do here on gold. Potentially wait for a break above this level and then buy it. Because we've taken some liquidity here. If we can close above here on the next 15, then I can buy. How hard is it to pass an eval on Lucid 50k to get a payout? It's easy. Like, to be honest with you, bro, passing evaluations for me is like, I'm not just saying it to be big headed, but it's like kind of easy. Like, if I wanted to get max funded with Lucid, if I took like 10 to 12 challenges, I'd be max funded. Okay. Um, Getting a payout again, you just need to make 6%. If you make 6%, you're gonna be making 10k a month. So you need to just keep it simple with that strategy. Keep it simple with a strategy, and it comes a lot easier. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, gold's pushing. Is anybody still holding the entry here? Is anybody still holding this? Yeah, is anybody still holding that? I mean, I'm out, but it's all good. Yes, fair enough. Holding, yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm out. I'm waiting your expert move. Nice, man. Liam's holding it. Yeah, I was out. The 15 was very undecided. Nice, Sean. You in yet on Nas? No, bro, I'm not in on Nas. I'll tell you if I execute anything. The reason I didn't execute Nasdaq here is basically because we kind of closed. Um, we closed on the 15, taking these highs to the left. I just wanted to potentially take gold here, and 30 closes a grab as well. I want to take the 15 breakout on gold. If this 15 can close here, I like buys from here into all this liquidity above. I prefer that move. Guys, I'm just going to nip to the toilet. I'll be like 30 seconds to a minute, and then I'll be back. Okay. Right. Sweet. Holding, nice. I mean, if you're holding, not bad. Decent hourly entry there. Yeah, I'm out of that. I mean, you've got 100 ticks there if you're still holding. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm gonna wait for this 15 to close, potentially buy. This will be quite high probability because we've taken liquidity here. If we close above this level, then buys look good. Yeah, cheers for the likes as well, guys. Appreciate you all. Yeah, make sure you're following on the TikTok, guys. We're almost at 19K followers. Insane. We need like 30, 40 more. Doo-doo-doo. Would your TP on? Yeah, it would be. It'd be the liquidity to the left first take profit. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun. News at 3:30. Remember? Yeah, we've got news in like 2 hours, bro. All good. Like, I mean, it would have been nice to hold this position. It would have been nice to hold this hourly entry with everybody, but I just didn't like the 15 closure. The 15 was like weak bearish. I like taking like very clean entries. Oh, you win already? Yeah, we took this trade, but break even. If you were in a trade and it hits your break even, do you tend to re-enter? Yeah, I'll re-enter if it's valid, mate. If there's a valid trade. Do you take 1 to 2 trade? No, I don't. Not 1 to 2 risk to reward. Do you mean like 0.5 risk to reward, or like 1.5, or like 2 risk to reward? Yeah, I'll take 1 to 1 or more. At least a 1 to 1 risk to reward or more. What's your strategy? I use Tory trades. Sorry. Tory trades, trend lines, and fibs. Right, one sec. I don't want to laugh when I'm saying it. I use Tory trades. I use Tory trades, trend lines, and fibs. I mean, if it works, bro. What's my strategy? Breakouts, mate. Breakouts into liquidity. Yeah, it's crazy. People think that works. I mean, it might work, but I very doubt it. No, I'm not mocking it. It's just funny. Do you know why it's funny? Do you know why it's funny? Because she went onto a podcast. She went onto a podcast, and the podcast host asked her, "What market do you trade?" And she went, "I trade the futures market." Okay, and he asked her, what does futures mean?" And she didn't know. And people are learning from somebody who doesn't know what market they're trading. That's why I was laughing. Ha ha ha. You trade the forex one side. What does it mean? Futures market is basically where you can trade currencies but at a future date. Okay, so you're basically trading what you think it's going to be at a future date. Futures. Do I trade forex? Yeah, I do trade the forex market. I trade the forex chart but execute on futures. How come you trade on the 15? I trade on the 15 and 30, mate. 15 and 30 is basically like there's 4 15-minute candles in an hour, two 30-minute candles in an hour. So it's like it just splits it up well. You can get like 4 to 6 different opportunities within the hour. You've got the hourly, the 30, and the 15 that I trade. Mm, 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 mm. Trading 2-on-2, no, Jack. I don't use trading 2-on-2, bro. I still don't get it. Think of it this way. You're trading something, okay? Best app for beginners, TradingView, MetaTrader 5, but get a good broker, mate. Don't be using trading 2-on-2. It's not good for like trading gold and stuff. Best broker. If you want to know what broker I personally use for my personal account, drop me a DM. I don't say it on here. Looking to take longs. Yeah, I'm looking to take gold longs on this 15. Yeah, I don't use Vantage. They're pretty poor, to be honest. All the gurus, all the gurus use Vantage. They can have Vantage. Okay, so we've got 2 minutes here. If we can get a little bottom wick, here, I'm going to be looking for a buy into these highs that I tried to get on the hourly. It's annoying that we kind of closed that, but I'm not going to sit here and cry about it. 15's looking decent here for some buys. Yeah, let's see. Try and catch this 15 long and then be done. What session do I trade? I trade the London and New York, mate. London and New York. Hi, Joe. Just popping in for 5 minutes. Nice, man. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, good to see you, man. So if we can get a little bottom wick on this next 15, I'll be looking for buys. So decent little bottom wick. I'll be buying this into them highs, then into them highs. Like 100 ticks we've got. Yeah, so yeah, if you don't understand it, you're basically, with futures, you're basically trading an asset, okay? That's going to be like, the price is going to be predetermined in the future. All right. Or settled, yeah? Yeah, we need a bottom wick here, though. Bottom wick and flip higher. Yeah, we've got 6 seconds. Yeah, there's no entry just yet. Should trade some gasoline. That is high profit potential. Yeah, a bit of WTI. I trade the Forex. I trade the Forex chart, but I execute on futures prop firms, mate. Yeah, if this can, I'm gonna be looking for a buy here. I'm gonna give it like 30 seconds, and I can buy. Yeah, guys, make sure you're following this. eToro, no, eToro's horrendous. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking for buys here. 70 ticks into them first targets, 100 ticks there. Stops can go there for now, but yeah, buy stops are gonna be put on now. Yeah, I'm gonna put buy stops on here. This is quite a high probability entry, to be honest. This is quite high probability. I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, yeah, I've got an order in here, so buy stop. Let's put 10 micros on this. Yeah, I've got 10 micro buy here. We've got 15 minutes left for this hourly to continue pushing as well. Bear with me, I'll be back in a second. Let me just buy stopping. Back in 30 seconds. Still not tagged in here yet. Yeah, still not tagged in yet. Buy stops in. I mean, if this was 1-to-1 from that first target, 60 ticks to like here. Yeah, if this creates a new low, I'm going to cancel. If this recreates a new low, I'm going to cancel this. Because if this flips from here, it's actually quite high probability, but buy stops in, not active yet. Yeah, let me move that. People always think I'm in a trade. Right, yeah, cancelling that. Let me cancel this. Maybe a fake out, yeah, but we've prevented the fake out with using a buy stop. Can you see? Can you see? 1 second. Let me get this up. Can you see why we prevent these fake outs? And I'm going to show you why this is why 80% of the time, I prevent fake outs. Traders trading the breakout of this range here, okay, they're executing these buys at market, looking for price to continue up with stop losses back within the range, just like so, okay? And the problem with this is that the market executing, guessing with no confirmed volume that price is actually going to continue higher. And look what happens. It fakes out and they get stopped out. The reason that I prevent these fake outs is because after I see this breakout, I look for an initial bottom wick just like this. Then I put my buy stop in. So can you see? I'm not executed into this trade until we actually flip bullish with volume and push into and start pushing to the upside. So anybody market executing, they've been stopped out. I've not been faked out. One sec. I've actually not been faked out because look, we haven't flipped, we faked out, and I've prevented the loss. And this is why, and this is how I actually prevent 70 to 80% of fake outs. Yeah, I've cancelled the buy stop. That's right. I've cancelled the buy stop. See, that's the thing as well, guys. We might not be executing positions, but you should still be wanting to learn from these little things. Okay, you should still want to be learning. So what we doing? We're trading, bro. We're staying patient. We're waiting. Like if you're so itchy to enter the market, you're not going to be consistent. Nah, because it's had too much. Like if you look at the first target is these highs here, 70 ticks. Stop loss is like over 90 ticks. So I'd have to wait for like another entry to the playbook. Let me get back that old analysis really quickly. Nice. There's still potential here on Nasdaq. I'm gonna stay on and see if I can catch a Nasdaq position. Maybe if I can get like a breakout, then I can buy. How was my trading day gone? I've not really been. Guys, we're coming to the end of the month and the end of the first quarter. There's a lot of people, banks, institutions. This is where they start to take profits. And this is why you see a lot of chop and look at this here. A lot of chop and a lot of wicks. You tend to see this at the end of each quarter because banks are sort of, taking profits, closing out their orders, getting ready for the new month. And you just tend to see more choppy price action, okay? So I tend to stay, like I've made over 10K this month. I don't need to keep trading my funded accounts. I'm ending the month strong with 6 payouts. I'll take that into the new month, take that into the new quarter, and I'll just trade evaluations for today. Wish I could catch them entries. Yeah, all good, Tiernan. See you later, bro. Scott Jones. What's up, bro? What's that emoji? It's the market. It's not, bro. It's not like, it's only shit if you don't have a plan. Have you got a strategy? Have you got a plan that you're following? Like, ask yourself, have you got a simple plan that you're following? If you're not, you need to find one. Like, don't just keep doing the same stuff. That's what kept me like stuck for 3 to 4 years. Continuing to do the same stuff that kept me broke. Just don't blame the market, blame yourself. Because if you're blaming the market, you're taking poor trades, okay? Simple as that. Come find something simple, bro, that you can stick to. Get what you need to get there, man. Do what you need to get there. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on for the hourly closure here. Try and take something. We've got potential 15 breakout. Thoughts on support and resistance? It depends how you trade support and resistance, mate. If you're trading support and resistance like retail, you're gonna struggle. If you're trading it, understanding where retail liquidity is, you're gonna do well. Or not 100% guaranteed, but you're gonna be looking at the market a lot better. Yeah, cheers for the follows and subscribers, guys. If you're not already following on the TikTok or subscribing on the YouTube, make sure you're subscribing, following. Great to see you. Any questions, you stick it in the chat, guys, as always. Any tips for psychology? Find a simple plan that you can follow every single day. Find a simple strategy that you can literally repeat every day. That will help psychology overall. You're not going to be able to read a book or read a quote because most of the people writing the quotes who you think are profitable, they're not profitable. So you need to keep it simple and that'll naturally get your psychology better. Is it just you trading or do you have a team? What do you mean, mate? Is it just me trading? Yeah, it's just me who trades. I don't have a team who trades for me. That's very guru-y. All the thingies say that, don't they? All the signal gurus. Oh, it's not me, it's my team. Team trading for you? Like, come on. Do I charge for mentorship? Yeah, I do charge for mentorship. But like I say, it depends on what you need. Depends on what the price. So if you do want to apply for the mentorship, the link is in the TikTok bio. Head over to the TikTok, my page on TikTok. Click that link and go and apply. It'll take you to my website to apply there. Yeah, Kieran, a little bit, bro. Most people who don't have a strategy blame the market. Mm, mm. How many members do I have? Why does that matter? Why does that matter? It's Keto. Go and apply, bro. Go and apply. There's different offers for different people, man. Just go and apply. Yo, Deegs, how's it going, man? Welcome, bro. What was the turning point from becoming a profitable trader from non-profit? Best thing to do, well, the biggest turning point for me was keeping it simple, man. Keeping it simple with a strategy that I can repeat every single day. When I started like creating a set of rules that I can stick to every single day, and when I stuck to them for long enough, the money just came naturally, bro. Money follows consistency, and when you've got a simple plan, that consistency following them rules becomes so much more easier. Exactly, Tucker, bro. Exactly. I'd argue the more members in a community lowers the value. You definitely. I'm gonna watch this 15 closure. If it sets up, I'll buy. If it doesn't, I'm done. Yeah, we've got news in an hour and a half. Gold is not. Is gold pushing? Nah, not yet. I'm gonna see how this in a minute closes. Yeah, like the guy. Like that's the thing. Like we've got an awesome mentorship. Awesome amount of people in the mentorship. Just dialed in, crushing it. And that's why we have people hitting, like we've literally had people hit 20K months and 25K months in the mentorship because we're sort of like a good group of dialed people who just want to crush it. You know, if you're not willing to watch the stuff, you know, if you're not willing to watch the stuff and come to the group calls and turn up to the one-to-ones, it's going to be hard. Kimbo, go and apply. Go and apply in the TikTok bio. Head over to the TikTok bio and go and apply. We'll be in touch with you, Kimbo. Member got a payout in the first month. Yeah, he's here. It's Kofi. Is that KA? Legend. 8K in the first month of the mentorship. Yeah, that's why we have the application as well. Because the application's there to get the best people. I don't. I'm not saying it to sound like I'm not saying it to sound like harsh, but can I work with everybody? No. You know, I have like thousands and thousands of people who tune in and want to work with me. I can't work with everybody. It's impossible. So the application gets the best people to get the best results because I want to get the best results. Speaks volumes, yeah, definitely. Like seriously, somebody joined the mentorship and made 8K in the first month of joining. Like, what is your excuse? There's literally zero excuse to not become profitable. Like, you've literally got everything there. What did they start with? A $60 account. A $60 account. Glad to see you're getting views. Good stuff, bro. Yeah, sound, man. Appreciate you, Jacob, man. Does consistency on the top one account, does that count in your drawdown? No, mate, it doesn't. Right, let me put this here, guys, because everybody's asking. So join guys, to join the mentorship, you need to apply in the TikTok bio. The link is in the TikTok bio. All right. So the people asking, there's been like 3 or 4 people just asked then. Go to the TikTok bio and apply, and we'll be in touch with you and see if you're a fit. Beers on your yacht soon. Yeah, let's go. Instant Totwick here. Alpha, drop me a DM or go and apply again, bro. I mean, I think we've got like over 1,000 applications. Yeah, over 1,000. Crazy. Jacob, let's go, man. Ready to crush it, bro. Let's have a look at gold. Yeah, gold's pretty poor here. Ugh. What do you think about gold at this time? I'm going to be waiting now probably for the next, like, we've got news in like an hour and a half, so probably going to leave it there, to be honest. Come back tomorrow because I'm not really, to be honest with you guys, when you understand what you need to look for, you know if anything's going to be setting up, and I can just see that there's nothing here on gold. I either want to see a break above this level or a break below here for sells. So I'd need to wait for the next like 15 to 30 anyway. Nasdaq's the same. Gold, that's Nasdaq, sorry. Gold's the same. Gold's very close to these highs. Is there anything that's looking good right now? No, there just isn't. And it is what it is at the end of the day. You got to stay patient and wait for it. So saying that, imagine you didn't fill in the application just to have a chat and find out more info. Definitely, Ron. It's crazy. I know, right? Joe, really, I hear changing lives. Yeah, but like I say, bro, you got to put the work in too. You put the work in, you got the payout. So you use me, you put the work in, and you got the payout. Yeah, go and study, man. There's nothing really here. We've got news in an hour. So just trade safe, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Markets aren't looking... The markets aren't looking the best. We've got news in an hour. We could be chopping. So we took one trade, one break even. I know some people caught like a good 1-200 ticks, but I caught a break even there. So I'm gonna head off, guys. We've been on for like an hour and 20. I'll be back on tomorrow. Okay, peace out, guys. As always, trade safe. Much love. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.